Alright, let's jump back into some Ōkami. We just went north, and we're tracking down the evil lord. I don't even remember his name. And we just got the thunder ability, and yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, my cat's so in the way right now. She sprinted. Look, they started playing this game just to be in the way. Get so much praise for everything in this. Look at that. I just entered this town. And I can't even see it. Gotta play it on a small screen. Oh, good. Kitty, you moved. Thank you. Alright, this sounds a little bit desynced. Let me fix that. Alright, there we go. Alright, and this town is like frozen over. Like we're at the point of like looking for survivors type thing. Thank you, little bunnies. Yeah, I mean, come on. We got better things to do. Okay, I guess that building's not important. No one here? Alright, we're not reading any signs, we're just moving on. What's... No good. No one budge. I hear some sheep. Get my hydration on. What's this? This is a fancy looking house. Is everything just frozen over or what? There's someone up here. Someone fighting up here? Halt, who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the elder, you must go through me. I'm Sumiko, top warrior of the Ōina tribe. Ōina. Warrior Sumiko. Sheesh, who does this guy think he is? Well, at least he finally met someone from the village. So what are you doing standing around in the middle of the blizzard? Huh? That grating voice. Is that Yui-san? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf? That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village? It's a total mess. The true demons have taken over Izofuji? You must have gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. We'll take that suspicious wolf into the tomb. Oh, you little... We're done talking to you. Let's in the chief's house. No, you may not pass. You know we don't even let strangers into the village. I've told the villagers not to let them into your houses. They will obey me, for I am Sumikkel, chief of Lepkur. Now be on your way. Another one? I don't want to fight another one. Hold on a sec. You, chief? What happened to old man Camus? He didn't buy the farm, did he? Fool, of course he's still alive. But he's been greatly weakened and battered with the demons. Now their hideous monsters are trying to finish him off. This Lord the Elder's volcanic incantation can foil their plans. That's why I became chief of the village. I must protect the Elder from the monsters lurking in every corner. Now be on your way. I sense extraordinary power in this white wolf. If you do not heed my warning, I'll devour you where you stand. Now be on your way. Still stubborn as a mule, I see. Come on, Omni. Ahead with this village. This path leads to Izofuji, a pair of sacred mountains. For the gates shut tight to keep the demons out. Well, let us through. Oh, what's up? Alright, 1009. I thought for a second it reached like a maximum. Kutani pottery. Be gone at once. Whatever, dude. What are we supposed to do here? That dude's stubborn, won't let us do anything. I haven't been over here yet. There's nothing here. Place sucks. Just gotta find how to revive this town. That dude at the top gave me no freaking hints. Just told me to leave. buddy, dude. Haven't been up here yet. Wait, no, that's the first way it went. F. Okay, well, let's, okay, I don't think this will do anything, but let's leave the area. I think that'll do anything. Maybe I talk again. Hey, wait. Hmm? Okay, I was supposed to leave and it'll trigger something. Cool. I thought, like, leaving could trigger something. You guys, wait up. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Issa, is it you? Why can everyone turn into a wolf? I thought I heard you talking to Smithy. Well, I guess there were people that turned into dragons, but that seemed like a one-way street. But people could just kind of turn back and forth from wolves. So am I gonna turn into a person then? I thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. Can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. There's gonna be a really beautiful woman, and then Issa's gonna be freaking out. Yeah, St. Nicholas still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, lots been happening this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? I'll bring your white wolf too. Brr, at least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's only been ages, hasn't it, Issa? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Helena girl, Kai. This here is Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Army. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. There's twin demons, Lichku and Nechku. They were sealed away by a brave Oni hero years and years ago, and they have been enshrined at the Waoku Shrine ever since. Then one day, they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Came and sat out of the shrine at the top of Izufuji to pacify them. They nearly killed them. He was no match for their evil magic. Smickle managed to get him just in time to bring him back. And they got even more violent to turn Izufuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Smickle's trying to protect the village while Kimmy recovers, but there's nothing we could do against those demons. We really are in a fix if old man Kamu's pressures don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Forest to the south. That fateful day, Kamu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the Land of Hidden Darkness. And there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all of the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. The black shadow passed overhead from the south recently and vanished at the Wakwu Shrine as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? I saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kamu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? We left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Sumiko was chosen to take Kamu's place as chief, Oki took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chased them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? Didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Sumiko does. It's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it. Now of all times. Well, let's think, Kai. It's about Sumiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kamu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Sumiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. And that's why'd he have to snap at us like that. He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Laika went missing. Laika? As in, Laika, your... That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area. We couldn't find her. She just vanished. That poor little Laika, too. Well, how would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons were behind her disappearance, but they would certainly have reason to seek her out. You see, Laika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of the village? That was Keimu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He summoned the both of you. Keimu is the guy on top. Oki's the one that took the sword. Is Keimu the one that's... We still get a bone to pick with us or something? The elder summons the white wolf to his home. You may enter. Well, it's about time. On my way, chump. Whatever. GTFO. Oh, so Kamiko or Keimu is the... Nice. This is the village elder, old man Keimu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Ah, this is no time to be dredging up the past. Who was that bad mouthing me? Looks like there's some hides to be tamed. Dick? God, that belly. Outie belly bun. What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot. Tans hides in his sleep, too? Why, is that little Isun? So then, I wasn't dreaming. Rupker Village on Ōkami. I thought I heard Sumiko talking to someone outside. I must say, Isun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Ah, put a cork in it, Gramps. Do you summon us because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let's get down to business, eh? It was a white wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Laika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Kai says something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried. Don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we're not exaggerating. Besides, we have been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Laika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Ōkami. Huh? Saying Laika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There's another reason we need her power. It is for Ezufuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Ezufuji? As you know, Ezufuji is formed from the two active volcanoes. Each year, recite the volcanic incantation. That triggers an eruption that warms the frigid land of Kamui. The demon's power has plunged Ezufuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have luck to recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pay in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Laika could be? That's the problem. We searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Where? Yashpet, the mysterious force of deception. I got a faint whiff of Leica emanating from Yashpet. After all, I do have the key to Snows of all the Olimar tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. A wet wolf, you're our last hope. Not me. Chief Sumiko must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, that divine instrument, is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. The name is known far and wide, even in the distant land of Kamui. I never dreamed a legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please. You must help us. Leica must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Leica. I'd warn the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I'll make a special exception for you. And I will open the village's far gate that leads to Leochi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. Alright, cool. Wait, but that's not where I need to go. I thought I needed to go south. Why they open that north? Where do I need to go? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way already. Why did they open this? Is it just to show that it's locked? It's not locked. What the hell? Yeah, I can go to the other area. Don't go to take that charm if you plan on entering the forest. You'll find it at the edge of Lauchi Lake, north of our village. Do not survey the land of Kamui. Warn you not to understand the power of nature. Kamui is a harsh land with or without the demon's blizzard. But you're a Ponko. You know all that, right? Do not get yourself killed by another circulating. Alright, now we need to go to the lake. Son of a bitch. Okay, so there's like a freeze resistant charm up here. Much like there was a heat resistant one before, now I guess there's a freeze one. We'll see. This is the altar where the sacred sword of Kotone was enshrined. The Grefio Lauchi Lake and Izufuji from here. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is now dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It said that the Ark has been frozen at Ōkami Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there at the frozen lake. The Ark of Yamato. Izufuji and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oni tribe. A lot of these text boxes are so unnecessary. They're just repeating the same words. It's like, are you remembering this? Let me say these key words again. Okay. What's up? You eat meat? A little guy like you's a carnivore? Don't go down there. So, you want some fish? Big butt bear? What's up? This is a fun gate. You must pass through it to reach the Wauku Shrine. Keep the gate shut to prevent unwanted visitors. I know who you are. Yes, the divine look of yours is unmistakable. The legendary white wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too? Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Because it really resonates with the Oina, because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isan. It's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina Shaman Tusko. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. Just on a little trip. That's all. Well, I'm glad to see you safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monster were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck is Laika? The demons have shut themselves up in Izufuji's Wauku Shrine, responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. They managed to keep some of it at bay thanks to the Echoing Gate. And when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's what worries me the most. What worries me is how... It's not what worries me the most. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Temu noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land? So she must mean Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Ōkami. There's been so many monsters here in Kamui, that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. Can't think all this havoc in Nippon has its roots in Ōkami Lake, the eternal frozen lake at the foot of Izufuji. There's a large lake called Laucho at the foot of Izufuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because the Ark of Yamato that rests in the lake. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It said the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long ago in the age of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Ōkami Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. Gods are known as celestials there. The ark that the Celestials were on came crashing down to this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one, they were consumed till all the Celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the land. The world has been safe since. It's said that the monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why it's called the Lake of Demons. It's right next to your city? That's about all I know about it. Huh. I do have one thing to add to that. That's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the Celestial Plane. Is that me? It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become, then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. They said the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Lotu Lake, that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathered in Ōkami, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. I apologize for chatting so much. Now if you've come all this way here, I have to assume that you have Keimu's permission. I speak of permission to enter Yoshpet, the Force of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. That is our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I could break the seal. For if the Elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Surely you may have the Oina amulet. Seba Prolo. Alright. With that amulet, you can pass through the Oina crest unhindered. You can proceed on to Yoshpet. If the Elder has deemed it to be right, then there could be no mistake. You are the one who could find Laika. Find her before it's too late and Kamu freezes over. Alright, do I need to equip it? Or what? No, it's not one of these things. Alright. Do we get to play now? Do I get to play the game? Or do I just get to listen to talking more? Sorry, that was kind of mean. It's only been half an hour. It hasn't been too long. There's a pretty interesting story here. And I do like the tie-ins to Isun and trying to get to finally know Isun after being with them for 30 hours. Oh crap, I don't have a timer on. Alright, we're a little bit further than 7 hours along. So here we're at 3049. So 3122 is where we're at. Right, that's an estimate about where we're at. All right. better go with Keimu. Do you want to talk to you about something? It was a little more than leisurely talk. We're asked to go look for Laika and Yashpet. Yashpet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, the forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Isun, are you really gonna go back there? Who says I'm going back? I was using the royal we. I was talking about Furball here. Yashpet is like another world. Get lost, you might never return. But don't you worry. Ami here will find Laika. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, Isun, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for us for the Day of Darkness. It is a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kami will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight, and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kami will be able to survive that day. There'll be only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Laika's not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then... Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Keimu wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the White Wolf Shiranui. You must be strong if you can cope with Isun. If you can cope with Isun. And your point is... Sorry. Anyways, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Amaterasu. Come, when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest. Alright, I like her. And that mysterious forest, Yashpet, the entrance has been sealed by the Oida crest. They did that to protect it from the monsters in these parts. The forest originally had its own power that kept them away. But I wonder if Yashpet has lost his power. After all, no place is safe from the evil in this land. I feel like they could have condensed all of that information down into a third of the dialogue. Alright, I just want to fight something. Can I fight you? Oh my gosh, let me play. Okay, it's a new enemy. Okay, good. It's interrupting me with game. What is this? Oh, that attack sucked ass. Oh, come on. Fuck. Dude, it's annoying. Okay. Creepy igloo appeared. Oh, this is one of the, yeah, one of the bounties or whatever. The first one I found. That wasn't scripted. It's not like I avoid every fight either. Does your defense eventually break at ever? Gotta do this again. What? One less monster. Just right, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. If you have time, you should finish off the assassin's monsters. I'm sure it'll put that young man's mind at ease. Dude, I never find these monsters. Yoshi Pet. Good old Yoshi Pet. Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Ōkami dubbed Yoshi Pet. It means consuming forest. Is their ancient language. They say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. No, why are you here? Flock of flame. Why, Amaterasu? Bah, it's that half-baked prophet again. What are you looking for now, Mashere? I'm still looking for, you know what? But this culture is making it difficult. Like we care, pretty boy. You're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, you better tell us who you really are. Who I really am? That's right. You already know that you're up to no good. Excusez-moi. But I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I'm a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha. Know that why you keep blabbing on about the path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder. And you're taking Ami's place in heaven. Huh? That look, I could take a hit, hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever you go. Path to heaven, bah. Like a highway to you know where. You aren't misunderstanding me, my little bouncing friend. The path to heaven I seek is not a vulgar thing, such as that. My path to heaven slumbers here in the land of Ōkami. I seek a heavenly ark. Heavenly ark. That's right, in Kamui there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now, it's almost within my grasp. You two know this, do you not, Amaterasu? Hey, leave verbal out of this. Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. Oh, you kept it short? Alright. Let's get back to it. There you are. I'm waiting for you, Amaterasu. Do you know that Yashpit means consuming force? It's that those who lose their way here can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. The tribe has been long entrusted with protecting its forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Oina crest. Recently, however, the forest's powers have been weakened, so it's hard to know what might be waiting for us inside. When we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I have something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isun? The chance that Leica might be there. Hi, Luna. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition into the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Let me warn you. Do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree palm here has the power to confuse beasts. We Oina can stay here in here long, but I doubt you can. Can't stay in here long, but I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in the blizzard and die out here. So make sure to follow me and don't fall behind. O spirits of the air, earth, and sea, protect us with your divine powers. Sick! Asshole. This is costing time? Asshole. Become better. Maybe we'll have time to fix those trees later. I can't see, cat. I can't. Is this connected? I fucking missed. No. I know this is taking time, but F you, tree. Become good. You asshole. She's got moves. Ah, you can bonk on these? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, almost didn't make that. Where'd she go? There you are. Oof. In here? No, we're not gonna wait for that. Oh my god. God. Dude, these boulders are just like placed perfectly to ruin your day. Okay, now I feel like I've fallen behind, so I'm not gonna waste time on these trees. Oh god. Dude, fuck off, dude. Oh, I thought I could dodge through it. Oh, I thought she was gonna turn this way, and then she went that way? Dude, this place is crazy. We're just going in circles. How do you know your way through this, Kai? Here we are. It's been a while since I was last here, so I wondered if I'd make it. You know, after all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. Amaterasu, this place is Yashpet's little secret. Welcome to Punktown, home of Punkles. I'm sure Isid will tell you a lot more about it. Is that your little people? Ah. Anyway, Kebu, sensed Laika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic incantation, Ōkami will freeze over for good. We're counting on you, Amaterasu. This place hasn't changed a bit. Ami, the Ponko village, Paktan, is in this tree trunk. Too bad you're too big. I'm sure you like to go in there and chat with the locals. The hammer? Hey, it's here! What's up? Hey, isn't that... Yes, Lucky Mallet! What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Make me small again. Who knew tools could be so loyal? Guess you could visit Paktan if you were smaller. Well, for ball, you can go in or what? Really? I suppose you could ask the villagers about Laika. But you'll have to go by yourself. I ain't going in there. This slick helmet of mine could get ruined in such a gloomy place. Yeah, because your pass is in there. You're embarrassed to go back in? Just get in there, you son. Land of the Minish or whatever. Or countless other mini peoples. Hi, Luna. You're definitely not in the way. Not one bit. Nope, I can see the screen. Even the center of the screen. What an unusual customer. Say, you're a god, aren't you? You don't see any of these days. Listen up, God Wolf. Look, the things I find in the forest is sort of a hobby. Play soccer with me? Yeah, I want this. Also, I'm low on herbs. Trim those out. Okay. Feed bag fish. Why did Isun leave here? Hey, you're a wolf. How'd you manage to get into the village? Must be fun playing around outside. I wish I could, but I have to practice painting the whole time. All of us here are given lessons by the village elder Ishaku. We really strict sometimes. Got a long way to go before I become a great artist. If only I could paint like Isun, then I'd be able to help the gods. Also, Ethan was good. I thought he was terrible, that's why he left. But apparently he was great. Or maybe he's faking being great. He's actually bad. And it's a big lie that he's good. Either way. Be interesting to see. So just blame it for pets, jeez. Obsessed. I'm not ignoring you, cutie, okay? Get them all for a special reward, and I'm not even halfway. Not even close. Maybe a third of the way. The camera's just terrible. I can't do anything with this camera. Oh wait, I changed perspectives? You could just move the camera like that? Oh my god, I could have done that the whole time? If I just go down here, I can move the camera? Oh my gosh, that would have made things so much easier. I didn't know you could rotate the camera, I didn't know you could move it. That would have made boss fights a lot easier. Okay, now how do I leave? I don't want to just go back the way I came. Oh wait, is that one? Hold right there. Are you some kind of wolf? You can't be an ordinary wolf if you got honk tongue like this. You meant that you should choose yourself. That's weird. You can usually understand animals. No idea what's going on inside the wolf's head. The strange makeup and the divine instrument looks so... I think I've seen them somewhere before too. You're like the wolf in the scroll of old Ishaku's house. You mean you're a friend of old Chief Ishaku? Thought so. And I suppose we better let you in. This is home Ishaku, Chief of the Pankos. If you're resting inside at the moment, please go in. These old have become quite weak. The gods are particularly bad, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't give him any trouble. Huh? Huh? I recognize that smell. Who's there? No, it can't be. I know that bark anywhere. You must be... Ami? Ami? Is that you? You departed this world after that brutal battle. Never imagined that I'd see you again. My eyes have started to fail me in my old age, but I could sense it. I could sense the tears you're trying to hide too. Yes, go ahead and ignore me. That's the Ami I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small. That rudeness of yours leaves me in no doubt of who you are. That rudeness. Wait, is this like the old mini warrior? I'm no longer the young boy you remember me as. I'm grown to become the leader of the Punk Town. It's a legendary swordsman Ishaku. Legendary swordsman? Self-proclaimed. I've gone up in this world since we last met, wouldn't you say? You can give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But really, I'm sensing something about you that worries me. Your divine powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? You have certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to, so I suppose it's only to be expected that you're weaker now. It's sad to see you without your old strength. Let me tell you straight, Ami. In your current state, you can't possibly fight off the powers of darkness. The cow would just sit there silently. So tell me, don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? No? Is that a no? That mean you came here all this way alone? I was expecting to see you with anyone in particular, mind you. Oh well, never mind. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm sure you already know this, but your current state you can't defeat the ruler of darkness. We Punkles always knew that darkness would come one day. That's why we've been training to be celestial envoys. You seem to have gotten absolutely everything. Celestial envoys are the messengers to the gods. The gods cannot live on unless people believe in them. We Punkles are the only ones who can communicate with gods, and we train as artists to teach the world their divine power. But only the very best of us are chosen to be given the honor to be named Celestial Envoy. I was the 6th Celestial Envoy when I was traveling with you, but I'm old now. I'm not as strong as I used to be, so I decided to take everything that I've learned and teach it to my people. But I've been very strict, but it's paid off. Almost all of them, without a doubt, have what it takes to be a Celestial Envoy. So Ami, take a look at the village, talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th Celestial Envoy. Whoever you choose will accompany you on your journey. Their amazing paintings will show you the world your divine power. If people believe in you, your powers are sure to return. Then and only then will you be able to defeat the darkness. Well, time to get Isun. It's gotta be him. Not choosing any one of these people. I haven't been in here yet. Huh? You're a bit small for a wolf, aren't you? Looks like you're wearing some kind of strange makeup. You're the first visitor in this village who isn't a Ponko. My name's Mia, pleased to meet you. Ponko girl Mia. You know, there was a lost child in the forest the other day. She wandered even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, looking almost possessed. You know something! The spirit gate is a relic that lies deeper inside the forest. It's a strange gate that takes you to another place and another time. People say the opening of the gate invites misfortune. We Punkles always make sure we steer well clear of it. And when I saw the girl wandering deeper into the forest, I decided to follow her because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it, It was like she'd been swallowed up. Do you think I should tell the elder about this, Wolfie? No, but you should accompany me. Ah, get me off of this. What is it? Ignore me again, are you? It doesn't matter, I could tell what you're thinking anyway. You're with the spirit gate, aren't you? Only if you would be interested in something like that. That loathsome gate invites misfortune, I tell you. If you open it, you'll be engulfed in a vile, sinister air. There's no reason in the world you ever need to open it. Anyway, it can't be opened without my trusty sword, Denjumaru. Never mind that. How's your search for a celestial envoy going? Must be hard to choose with all the talent here. Just looking away. What, there's something you want to tell me? Just for the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. That no-good rascal gave up on his training and ran away with one of my treasured paintings. He's no longer a grandson of mine. I've washed my hands of him. Dang, if that would knock the sword out of his hands or something. You know what? I told the elder about it. He didn't see. Well, he didn't really listen to everything. Someone else lives here? Hey, it's amazing wolf are the same size as us. It's all a bit suspicious if you ask me. Do you manage to find your way deep inside the Yoshibet? Even the Oina tribe can't hold out in its form for long. Another creature would die out there in an instant. Long ago, there was an Oina girl who got lost out there though. She was in the brink of death, poor thing. One of our tribe, Isan, found her out there. He helped her find her way back to the edge of the forest. It's funny remembering her after all this time. I suppose she must be all grown up by now. That must be Kai. Ah! How'd I short that jump? Wow. What, the animals here? Trees in the forest give off a strange pollen. Most animals and monsters stay away because they don't like it. We're lucky because it's kept our doors safe for years. There have been more monsters on the prowl lately, though. They're starting to come deeper and deeper into the forest. A bit small for a wolf, and have some strange markings. They don't seem to be a bad wolf, which is all that counts. Okay, so I already kind of explored everywhere. guess. I went here first, but then I went... Can I go in here? This is a shop, right? Wait, was that a shop? Oh wait, oh my gosh. Another civilization. Modern Nippon offers mysteries that cannot be easily explained. Devices that even scholars in the capital are unable to decipher. Stone artifacts that endow the wearer with special abilities. They are thought to be evidence of a civilization beyond our own. My great-grandfather spoke often of such matters. He had traveled to the windy plains of Taka Pass for brush training. While there, he noticed a strange light tracing an arc in the sky. Light eventually settled in the area of Sasa Sanctuary. Great-grandfather traveled there the following day. Where the light had landed, he saw a mysterious symbol floating in midair. It is not uncommon to hear such tales repeated here in Nippon. Whether one believes in the otherworldly civilization or not, it would seem that many among us certainly want to believe. I am not ashamed to say I count myself among their ranks. What is it up there? What's up, iBase? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. How you doing? Well, welcome in. I'm playing some Ōkami. Doing alright? Nice. I'm just cruising along in Ōkami. I imagine there's still plenty to do here. Man, this game is long. Oh yeah? How'd that go? Oh, this is what I tried to get to. Well, if that doesn't work, then Yes, this game is excellent. This game just kind of tricked me a couple times because it just kind of seemed like it was going to end, and then it was like, lol, no, not ending just yet. Well, you thought this is the end? No, Ninetales isn't the end. Right before you fight Ninetales, you find out there's a bigger boss. Carnival of the Animals? It's Carnivals of the Animals. For a second I thought that was going to be a Chrono Trigger thing, but that's a different carnival. Holy shit, this is like a big orchestral thing. Damn. Yeah, excuse my ignorance. A music program with different instruments representing different animals. And what would... And you were playing the bass, so you were the elephant. The cello is a swan. Yeah, the Orochi fight near the beginning of the game was also like a fake ending. What up, Omega? Looks like you want to say something. The Spirit Gate? Telling me like I went through it? Heh, it's easy. You're as easy to read as a book. I'm not gonna go in there either. Nothing but trouble. If I have to go, ask the old man Ishaku to be your guide. Isun, is it really you? Who's there? She follow? Haha. I was gonna ask her to be my guide anyways. Isun, it's me, Mia. Oh, Mia. So you finally come home? I bet you'll become a real celestial envoy. Just like Gramps Ishaku, and everyone knew you would be. But why won't you come into the village? Oh, I get it. You don't want to go see him, right? Put a cork in it. What? And what's with the celestial envoy business? Give me a break. What good would it do to become something like that? I'd rather live happy and carefree. I can't believe you'd say something like that. Does that mean you don't paint anymore? We Ponkos are supposed to help people believe in the gods. Otherwise, the gods will remain forever powerless. You remember? Said put a cork in it. They're paying so much, go for it. But you can count me out. Go hawk your silly ideas and harebrained plans somewhere else. Iso, go away, we're busy. We have urgent business beyond the Spirit Gate. What? Listen, I don't have time to help you with your boring old paintings. Let's get out of here, Ami. Isun, wait. Isun's being a dick. Can't he see? Like, he sees. He's like ignoring all of like the adoration these people have for him, and he'd rather be carefree but kind of be a dick to others, but live on his own terms, which is respectable. All right. Responsibility, nah, fam. But he's like a very responsible person when it came, like, before he met us. Like, he led Kai out of the village when she was younger. And he was respectable with the brush under his grandfather, but decided that he didn't like it. It's a lot like about being stuck in the village. Yeah, Susano, who was plagued by being the ancestor of a great warrior, and he didn't want to be. And he took that responsibility too hard. And Isun kind of didn't want that responsibility either of being a celestial envoy. Kind of one of those themes where it's just like people being plagued by their fate. Whether it be good or bad. Okay, I mean, the Spirit Gate is further on this way. Even we Ponkos hardly go that far into the forest. Nobody knows when it was made or even who made it. They say the opening of the gate only invites disaster, but I doubt we'll find any curiosity seekers around here. After all, no one but the chief of the Ponkos clan can open it. Plus, the road to the forest depths is like a maze. Oh, the timer's just how long I've been playing this game. It's even more confusing than the part Kai guided us through. If you're really bent to going, I'll be your guide. It's gonna be on me. Wait, I wanna... Did that girl have any more dialogue? Looks about right. Yeah, and I'm not like trying to rush through the game. Well, talk to Mia. Ethan, are you really going to the spirit gate? Are you trying to find the little Oina girl by any chance? Come on, I'm wasting too much time here. Let's go already. He really does not want to talk to these people. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hi, kitty. Hello. Oh, did it like that. Alright, did I miss anything else? Wait, what's this other area? There's like two places to go. What's over here? Alright, yeah, do your thing. And thanks for the raid, appreciate the lurk. Hello, kitty. Alright. Yeah! Yeah! Stop solely, big fool. I told you I'll be your guy. If you want to go for luck at the spirit gate, you should take me up before I change my mind. Wow, he's really getting worked up about this whole thing. First, he doesn't want to be a part of it. Then that girl shows up and he's like, I mean, we gotta go. I'm not talking to her. Yeah, I'm gonna do the spirit gate thing. Yeah, let's go. There's anything to avoid confrontation with these people. Or Hanjun or whatever they're called. My kitty. Now sit close to me, Furball. Don't want you getting lost. Okay, it's supposed to be harder. And I have an even smaller guide. You just sneeze at me, kitty. You just sneeze at me. F you, tree. That's what I thought. Now be good, dickbag. This is... Okay, I really need to stop healing these. This is wasting time. Some caught fallacy. I already tried once. As well. Let's go. Oh! Jeez! The snowballs are the worst. I can't see, I can't see. Jeez! Do they lock on to you? What? What? You just teleported, Issa. No! The thing's moving? Where are we going, Issa? Oh, shit. No. Cut him up. What? Where are we going, Nisa? Where are we going? Okay, we gotta avoid fights. That was not good. Gah. You going this way or what? God, Isan, you were a terrible guide. You didn't make any move towards that. Are we going in this one? I can't tell if we're gonna run by it. How am I getting that with that camera angle? Going this way. Bing! Ice physics! Turn early. Yee! What? Get down here! Die quicker! That was BS. I shouldn't have gotten into that fight. God, I was like already past them and it pulled me in. I'm not getting into a... Why? That seems like it's forced. Oh. Why are you over here now? Die quicker! What? I'm through the wall. How did I get hit? Dude, I don't even know if there's a way to go, Isan. You're behind me. Am I going the wrong way? God, you're terrible. Do we make it? This is it. The big old hunk of the wall right there is a spirit gate. Oh, thank goodness. They really timed that out to be stressful. My goodness. Oh, I did not want to redo that. The spirit gate. Nobody knows when it was built or even who built it. All we know is that it's been here since the age of myths. And that's a whole lot older than even old man Ishaku. The Ponko Chief's clan has served as its gatekeepers for generations, and it's said that needlessly opening the gate only invites disaster. But I have no idea what kind of disaster it might be. I'm gonna force this gate open after all. I have no other choice if Leica's on the other side of this thing. Stand back, Ōkami. So, if Isun didn't want to become the... what do they call it? The enchanted whatever. No, that's not what they're called. The envoy, the celestial envoy. Then why did they team up with Amaterasu? It's like they wanted to do it, but on their own terms. Boy, old man Ishaku would have my head if he knew what I just did. Let's just keep this between you and me, Ōkami. Just look at that light. Looks way too pretty to be anything that invites misfortune. Dude, that girl's gonna tell on you, though. What are you looking at, furball? The door's open, ain't it? Do you have the guts to go through it? If you turn back now, after all I've been through, I swear I'll... Huh? Oki! Oh, was it? Hello again, Isun. Amaterasu, was it? I thought I'd come and join the fun. I've never seen the spirit gate open before. They say opening it only invites disaster. What are you doing here anyway? And how the heck did you get this far into Yoshpet to begin with? Ah, you must be talking about this force power to confuse beasts. Indeed, we half men, half beasts, or I should feel the facts. But it seems the sacred sword, Kutone, have kept me safe. There's no surprise as the sword itself has driven me here. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Kutone grows silver, as the prophecy foretells, Kutone starts glowing. It's a sign that the demons shall soon fall. What's more, some say that even the heavens will be within reach. What the heck that's supposed to mean? Anyway, hasn't even begun to glow. It's not slain nearly enough monsters yet. If that's the case, the spirit gate should be just the thing. I'll give those monsters of misfortune a taste of Kutone. Oki, wait. We have no idea what's on the other side of this thing. All we know is Leica somehow ended up going through it. I guarantee you, you're gonna find more than you bargained for there. That's what I'm hoping for, for the sake of Kutone. Reckless dude. No, wait, Ōkami, maybe this isn't such a good idea? It seems like the source of evil. And that girl's in here. It's like the beginning area. This doesn't look so bad. All that talk about the spirit gate misfortune. Hey, this place looks familiar. No, this is the first Kamiki. Yeah, that's it. It's like Kamiki Village. Kamiki? You mean that tiny village in Shinshu Field? That's where the whole legend of Orochi began. I've never crossed the sea to set foot in a pond before. The divine guidance of Kutone must have led me here. The monsters of this land shall now taste this cold steel. Don't you dare touch anyone in Kamiki! No, okay, we won't like it. Oh well. Well, this is really Kamiki, isn't it? But I'm getting a different vibe from here. Strange. Was it a full moon again already? This is where the Sakuya tree was. What's this dinky little seedling doing here? This is the past? Oh, that's the spirit we first met. Wait a second. You're some kind of god, aren't you? I'm a wood sprite. They call me Shakuya. Young wood sprite Shakuya. What'd she say her name was? Shakuya? Sounds kind of familiar. Anyway, where the heck's Sakuya's tree? Shakuya, that's me. Yeah, we already know, kiddo. We girls are busy right now. Why don't you go off and play? Oh, she's cute. Excuse me, God. Are you looking for me? Did you say God? I guess the innocent eyes of a child can see the truth on me. Amma, Mr. Bug and me. Shakuya, let's be friends, okay? Mr. Bug, better watch it, kiddo. Amma, when'd you get into Kamiki Village anyways? I knew it. You are in Kamiki. We better go look around for a ball. Alright, bye. Are we gonna see Mr. Orange? Hi, kitty. You just... You're tickling me, kitty. A person growth, Konohana. Here? What do you want with us? Hey, Grant, still tearing up the dance floor, I see. What happened to the sacred tree? It's kind of small all of a sudden. Someone put a curse on it, or what? What are you talking about, you fool? I'm lovely raised this seedling to bring peace to the world. I shall drive away Orochi and all of his minions. Orochi? Where the heck have you been, Gramps? That Seiki Sake's pushing up daisies right now. You don't have time for this nonsense, you fool. Year after year come to our village to claim the sacrifice. And this time you're even learning to speak? Well, today's the day I say enough is enough. Well, settle down there, Gramps. You don't want to go throwing your back out or anything. Sounds you follow, please. Today's the day I say enough is enough. Well, I'm not fighting you, old man. Hey, you're Shiranui. You had any of Orochi's familiars around here. Shiranui? Orochi's familiar? That's something to do with our slaying Orochi. We're gonna have to wait in line for an autograph. Shut up. The only one who's gonna get slain is you, you monster. Monster? What's going on to you, Mushi? Why you're asking for it? Especially at the full moon, that sad day is upon us. This year the lovely young Nami will be Orochi's next victim. Lovely young Nami? Wow, she sounds hot. Where's she at? This is the day of the... What, is that Shiranui? Please, I'm begging you. Have mercy on me. I'll make you some yummy cherry cakes. Yeah, whatever you say, Grandma. Now, what about that lovely young Nami we're talking about? Oh. You are free. You are free to go. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? I hope you cut that Susanoo some slack. He's so shy that... What was that all about? So we're not supposed to know who she is until we talk to everyone. This is a really interesting way to do storytelling. I really like this. You are dense, Isun. You are dense. Well, we gotta go over here too now. You don't fool me, you dumb wolf. Trying to come sniffing out a sacrifice for Orochi. All the time you're just waiting to dig up my field. Huh? Give me a break, lady. You got too much on your mind as it is. Ah! Everyone hates me! What is Susanoo's ancestor like? I am the greatest. Pops hasn't changed a bit. Nami. Nami, don't tell me this bonehead's cheating on Kushi. Oh, Nami, nuts. Don't go disrespecting Kushi like that. Go on, Nami, give him a good knock upon his head. What the? Huh? I slept like a log. Definitely dozed out while training to defeat that no good Shiranui. Huh? Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm now the greatest warrior ever. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Wait a minute. You're... Shiranui. You still dreaming or something, Pops? I'm the greatest warrior ever? Give me a break. You better not be a pea-sized monster this time. You'll handle me now. Shiranui, you monster. Monster? Come on, Pops. Wake up. You must still be dreaming. And what's with this Shiranui business? You still obsessed with the past? Past? Stop speaking nonsense. Look at that moon. Today's the night when the moon waxes to its fullest. It marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice. Orochi. This is really cool. Wait a second. What the heck's going on? The sinister air? The jerk Orochi must be stirring. It's impossible. Too late to fade into this Shiranui. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice. Also, that's what Shiranui does. And also, they bring the little dude with them to, what are they called? But those are like the people that choose the sacrifice. They call the little dudes monsters. What the heck? This time things are going to be different. I Nagi shall put an end to the devil's work. Orochi? Nagi? No, it can't be. Right, Ami? I mean, the Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past, could it? That emo is floating across. Oh no, he's so powerful. Enjoy the path tonight. Yeah, you have a good night too. Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you. I'm glad your concert went well too. See you some other time. Well, this guy's just about as good as I thought he would be. Kinda sucks ass. Pressing the offensive. Probably ways to do that more efficiently, but it was working, so. Uh-oh, you knocked him out cold. What's going on? I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. Thought he was Susanoo. And again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in the village. The vibe of the village or the villagers' reactions. Yeah, I just knocked him out too. This big old full moon? Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. I get it now. Everyone thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. They thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar or something. That's why he called you Shiranui. He wanted to fight me. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I just hope Ōkami here hasn't totally messed up history. Huh. Look, the villagers are all gathered in front of his house. Nagi, please come out, we need your help. This is just like all other time. Shiranui has once again roamed her village. It seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. The moon is at its fullest tonight. And the dreaded Orochi. Yeah, I've been thinking like we were just kind of like seeing a vision of the past, and this wasn't like this is a place that just kind of resembles the past. But did we actually go back in time and fuck things up? That's crazy. Like I'm like nervous about what's happening. Nami. The cursed arrow has marked the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since the terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such tragedy yet again? Poor Nami, I think we'd end up having to send you to that beast. I believe in you, Nagi. You have trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. I shall not lose faith. I'm not afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you will put an end to the Orochi and this dreadful rite. I'm gonna go change into the white sacrificial robe. Please, everyone, go hide in your homes. It is not safe out here. I kicked the shit out of Nagi. God, sucked. Bah, that Orochi. Sick of Amanda's antics. Hey, wait. It wasn't a good idea knocking Nagi out like that. I mean, what about the legend? You know what the legend says? Nagi disguised himself as the maiden to be sacrificed and slew the dreaded Orochi. How's he gonna do that if he's knocked out cold? This is gonna change history itself. What are we gonna do? We have to look for Leica later. Gotta pick us up quick. Maybe we should make sure things go just like the legend. Maybe we have to dress Nagi up like the maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know. Nana said she was gonna change into the white sacrificial robe. Gotta swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. And then get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least I hope it will. Anyway, let's go hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that white sacrificial robe. Oh, that worked. Last try, game. This is fucked up. Hold on a sec. Look at that on me. That's Nami. She's bathing in the lake. That's the white sacrificial robe there for the taking. This little gold barrel of sake. Could be the 8 purification sake. Keep it down for a ball. I must be purifying herself before putting on the robe. Pretty noble for considering Orochi's just gonna gobble her up. But it's her devotion that made the legendary 8 purification sake. If I could just get up close in view of hers like this, Anyway, this is a big chance. Let's snag the white sacrificial robe while she's bathing. You ready? I took like half a step. What the heck was that, Knuckle? I walked slowly and silently. Way to go, Ōkami. Why attack the Ritual Rover's eyes? Let's go get that Nagi into this thing. Alright, that was fun. Got the rover, it's gonna get Pops here into it. Doesn't he look pretty? Now Nagi can pretend to be the maiden sent to be sacrificed. You just like the legend said. Right on me? Not bad if I say so myself. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's take him over to the Moon Cave before he wakes up. And after all, he's dressed up for his date with Destiny. Are we sure this isn't exactly how it happened in the past? This is exactly what happened. For sure. You saw nothing. Perfect white coat, ready to sharp eyes. You must be shooting me. Someone help! I don't taste good. No. That'd be a terrible sacrifice. What the heck? You think you're gonna eat me or something? Plum. Pump is a dumpling, but I'm poisonous. Yes, poisonous. Look, I'll sell you anything you want, please. Yeah, but 50% discount, please. You yowling at me, kitty? You meowing at me? This is Shiranui, or Shinshu Field 100 years ago. Hey, you've been a piggyback ride to the Moon Cave before. That babe Kushi last time. What are you doing knocking stuff off my desk? The view, not to mention the spell, was a whole lot better though. I'm not sure I'm liking this whole going back to the past business. Oops. Yeah, we're kind of fucking things up. Look at this dude. I love these enemies. GTFO! Get the fuck out of here. Where's the nameless man? Alright, take it easy, Omega. Hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out and working. Yeah, they rewarded me for going over here. I still can't break these. Can't follow me up here. I'm too quick. There's no bridge, but there is a clover. Did I miss? Over here. Nothing. Oh, but there's this. $11 for a tree? Damn. Alright, Orochi, you big bitch. Sick music. Fight me, bro. Get over here. Okay. I was doing the shit out of you this whole time. not doing any freaking damage to me. That was not the most efficient way to fight them. Those bastards had a lot of health, but they weren't that strong. There's no bear this time. That Orochi must think no one would dare come in here. You should still be careful no matter how unprepared that snake is. I mean, if you think about it, you managed to slay Orochi 100 years ago, but you died too. And you brought your peak back then. Legends say you appeared each year around this time of the sacrifice. Back then you were called Shirinui. You were said to be a monster. So how come you didn't just go and get rid of Orochi right away? Well, I suppose you had your reasons. But I bet it made Orochi think you were a big fake chicken. Big fat chicken. Huh? Where am I? What do you know? Why am I wearing this? Hey, Pops, you finally came too. Now I can pretend to be human sacrifice and slay Orochi. The Nami will fall for you big time. What are you talking about? Oh, yes, of course. I'm Nami, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Brace yourself, Ami. Here it comes. Orochi can taste the difference between man and maiden. Well, this isn't it, Ami. Psych yourself up. We're about to face Orochi in peak condition. Well, last time we used Susanoo. This time we don't. We're not at full power, and we don't have Susanoo. Yeah, we're at a disadvantage. Oh, and this time the stairs here. Sake's here. Ōkami, sake barrel. Too bad Orochi didn't drink it down when he tried to eat Pops. I guess things are never that easy. Still, it ain't over till it's over. I mean, victory is still up for grabs, ain't it? Alright, here we are. Hey, isn't that... Oki? An evil power lured me to this cave. And now that you're also here, that could be the doubt. This must be Orochi's stronghold. Okay, we got him though. And then she's the sacrifice. Ōkami, there's someone passed out over there. Oh no, it's Laika. This is all different then. Okay, you drunken idiot. This is the dreaded Orochi. Dummies, this time's the real deal. Remember, you just barely managed to slay Orochi at your peak. And in the end, you died too. Fools, you just stand in my way. I shall play under the sacrifice of the god of the underworld. Then I shall bring eternal darkness upon all the world. But first, you shall pay for defiling my dark sanctuary. I am a stranger to these lands. Your words mean nothing to me. Nakatone shall feast on your blood. That should be more than enough to fulfill his need. No, Oki, wait. Like on Orochi's back. I care not. For Orochi will be my ultimate offering to the sacred sword. Kotane will devour the beast down to the very marrow in his bones. Hey, this guy's freaking a whack job. This is bad. Second's not even ready yet. What, douche? Come at me, bro. Get down here. Someone's got armor on or something? Get up. Which one of you? Ah, you're poison, dude. I get you twice. Ow! I got hit by that entire attack. That's enough? I didn't want to have to two-strike with that. Let's use all my ache right there. Big bitch. Christ! There's only one that's opening his mouth to get drunk too. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Open up. No, I didn't want to cycle it. This is Orochi's piece of cake. There's nothing to it. Except that psychopath's gonna do something idiotic. Dang it. Oh my god. Get drunk. You stink. You left? where's that idiot, Ōkami? Hey, get out of the way! Silence, Kutone, awaken. You didn't do shit this whole time, now you're gonna interrupt it? Grant me your power of the heavens. Ōkami. I don't understand. Why will Kutone awaken? Why? Kutone, why? Hold it right there, Vile Serpent. The legend has come true. Ōkami, is that who I think it is? Is he gonna be super nervous? Behold, Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. From this land forth, guardian deity of Kamiki village. Hear me, vile serpent. You do violence upon the weak. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Don't pass out. Okay, good. Sure. I don't know why you are here, but Orochi is mine. I shall slay the beast. The time has come. O great gods of the heavens, sweep away these dark clouds. Bear witness as the beast succumbs to my trusty sword, Boku Nenjin. Wait, this all sounds familiar. Oh yeah, the legend of Nagi. The sword gains power over evil when the moon shines upon it. At least, that's what they say. But it was really just me. Oh yeah. Well, it's a full moon though, so I gotta make it like that. No? Well, it's a full moon. His sword, it's... What devilry is this? My sword has suddenly blazed gold. It must be the heavens which aid me. I shall wield this divine gift with all my might. Nagi-style blade of truth. Good. I missed. Is that the best you could do? I shall show you how a real man fights. No! Don't have this be a failed study. Thank goodness I got him. What he does by himself, right? Now for the ultimate Nagi-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. Freaking ass showing again. What's up, girl? You obtained Divine Instrument Thunder Edge. glaive imbued with the thunder spirit utilizes lightning power. The moment of the legend of Nagi was fulfilled. It was the most beautiful sight one could imagine. Bathed in moonlight, Nagi's sword twinkled, reflecting golden light. When Orochi's body cleaved, the beast was slain for 100 years. The sword is dubbed Tsukuyomi and enshrined in the Moon Cave. Little Laika, the Oina girl who had been tainted by Orochi's dark power, had her curse lifted and returned to normal. However, one man, Oki, did not show signs of recovery. Orochi's power had interfered with his most desperate attack. Despite the grave danger, Plutone did not exhibit the silver glow. Oki's heart burned at the thought of what Nagi's sword had wrought. Thoroughly humiliated and boiling with rage, he skulked away into darkness, making sure that no one lay eyes upon him. Oh. That's a lot of money. Hell yeah. So now Oki's gonna be the dude we have to deal with. I have slain the beast. I, Nagi, have defeated the dreaded Orochi. We know. Now, will you stop repeating yourself? Make your bravery sure in me. But it was I who felled the fallen beast. Yeah, whatever, Furball. You did all the work. Anyway. Where did Oki go? He left without a word. Well, what would you say, Laika? Got a bad feeling about this. Said Orochi up to now, I thought he was dead. Hey Pops, you better get over here quick. Pops! I held RB so I could slice the rock. Ōkami? Oh, the real one that dies. You saved my life. Go! Go! Run! And there's a little warrior with them. Hey, you guys, this battle's far from over. Now get out of here while you still have the chance. Is that Ishiku? Get out of here! You're that wolf who helped Nagi? That was Shiranui. Or in other words, that was you 100 years ago. That was how you met your end after your adventure with Gramps. You balance with the dreaded Orochi only to die yourself. Isun, is that you? Leica? It's been ages. Too bad we had to meet like this. Made you go through the Spirit Gate anyways. Spirit Gate? What's that? All I remember is two owls appearing in a dream. They invited me to come play in the forest. Next thing I knew, I woke up there. Thank goodness you and your doggy came to save me. You had a dream about two owls? Or the two guardian gods of Kamui owls? Or the owls lead you here? Ōkami, the sun is starting to wane. The day of darkness is about to begin. But we have her! The day-long solar eclipse only happens once every 100 years. The day of darkness, what's that? Everything's every 100 years. And of course it's this year. Looks like something's taking a big bite out of the sun. Ami, you're the sun god. What's gonna happen if the sun disappears? Sun god, what's that? Like, you can recite that volcanic incantation, can't you? It's supposed to make that frozen mountain Izo Fuji erupt, right? Well, you better do it because Kamui's gonna freeze if you don't. Volcanic incantation? What's that? You mean the prayer we offer to the mountain by the lake? Yeah, I can make that prayer of old man Kimmy perfectly. He's even told me I'd do it really well. I know. That's why we need your help back in the village. Let's go, Ami. Back to Wepker as fast as you can. Alright. I gotta end my stream here. It's getting too late for... no, fuck this. We're doing this. I can't leave it here. Let's go do the incantation that I'm gonna call it. Oh, we skipped the force thing? We're just going back here? This is gonna be much quicker. What are you doing, Ami? You gotta get back up there before we all freeze to death. I'm just trying to leave. I don't know where to go. This is different. Nothing's the same. Did it just turn me around automatically? This map isn't helping me. Don't tell me I just went backwards. Okay. Oh shit, it's getting really slow. Okay, I'll avoid enemies if I could. What? Here, breathe this nasty bit. We better get to Wepker quick. Yeah! Stop talking! I'm trying. Whoa, that's one nasty blizzard. It's blowing in from the rear of the village. We got to the altar. We're almost at the edge of the lake. Gotta go climb all the way to the top, huh? We went the wrong way! Yo, Frulio. Nothing too much. Just enjoying some Ōkami. This section was awesome. A little heavy-handed with the dialogue, but really enjoyable. Loving this game. Also, I still a little bit under the weather, but I'm doing much better than yesterday. I'm happy about that. Sheesh, this nasty blizzard. I mean, where the heck does this thing come from? Yeah. But last night I had like my worst night of sleep I've had in a long time in terms of like being able to fall asleep and then stay asleep. I thought everyone would be gathering at the altar, but no one's here, not even Old Man Kemu or Sumiko. Can't make Lika pray all here all alone in this weather. Doggone it, where the heck did everyone go? These are Fuji and the Ark of Yamato. They're both steeped in history. It sends shivers down my spine just looking at them. We gotta find those people? And I'm not doing that. I'm not fully better. Yeah, I thought that's where everyone went. You're giving me mixed signals, bud. Wanna go to the top? Yeah, like if yesterday I was at like a 60%, now I'm at like a 75. I'm better, but it's still just incremental. This is where everyone is. Everyone's still alive? We're all doing okay? What's everyone doing here? I brought luck, everyone. What's up with this nasty blizzard? It's the day of darkness. The day comes once every 100 years, now it's upon us again. That's why the monsters are making the blizzard even fiercer. And Oki, how could he be so irresponsible at a time like this? He destroyed the gate here on his way to Wawaku Shrine. What? I tried to stop him, but he was waving the Kutone sword about. He was through the gate before I could do a thing. Now, Kamui could freeze over whether the eclipse comes or not. Oki suddenly disappeared after he defeated Orochi. He knows that he'd come here and do something like this. He just wanted to steal the glory for himself. No, Oki's not like that. I understand why he took the divine Kutone sword. He wanted to do what was right for the village. When the two demons got violent at the shrine of Izo Fuji, it was Oki who came to Kemu's rescue. Huh? I thought Sumiko was the one who saved Old Man Kemu. Oki acted as bait so that Kemu and Sumiko could escape. They survived because Iko acted as their shield and fought for them. Oki's the strongest among us, but even so, he was no match for them. He was lucky to come home alive. Wow, that's quite a feat, surviving a battle against two demons. But he was angry that he couldn't defeat the demons, so he took the sword and left the village to fight again. Now it's unfortunate that he stole a sword like that, but he was trying to do the right thing. All he cares about is doing what's best for the village. It won't be long before the eclipse makes the sun disappear. The volcanic incantation doesn't start Izo Fuji erupting. Kamui will get colder until it freezes over completely. Please, Laika, we're relying on you to make this work. Oki always told me what kind of Oina he wanted me to become. They told me to be a good old Oina and use my power to help everyone. Do you think it'd help everyone if I prayed like I always do? Who cares about this stupid blizzard? I'm gonna pray for the mountain to come back to life. That's my girl. Let's go, my little warrior. If you don't start the incantation soon, it'll be too late. So we should have just started a while ago. Instead we came up here. Where is she? Is she already going down there? There's another reason why Oki went off with the divine sword of Kutone. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens where Kutone glows silver. Legend has it that the sword has the power to ward off evil. That's why Oki left the village with it. He was going to use the sacred sword to fight off the monsters alone. See that playing in the middle of a storm like this, but there's nothing we can do. Hang on there, Laika. What else could I warm up? What would be some help with Laika? I feel so powerless. He's like Ōkami. Uh-oh. They got colder. Oh my god! We help. I don't understand what it wants me to do. Once the big old gate blows all the way open, there's only one way to stop that freezing air that blasts out. You gotta destroy the two demons by the altar on the mountain peak. We're gonna go back up to the mountain peak? No, did I even do anything when I was down here? Two demons by the altar? I'm so confused. By the altar on the mountain peak. I didn't even do anything down here. So I went down here, did nothing, and now I just go back up? Don't overdo it now, those humans will do you in if you don't cut this off. Maybe. I'm not able to recite the volcanic incantation that I'll utter the prayer to shut the gate. Doesn't seem to be working, does it? If the man will freeze it unless I shut this gate. We're gonna go through there on me? The ruins of Waku Shrine lie within Ezufuji. It's a strange place discovered by the people of Waku long ago. The peak's altar with the statues of the twin demons. And the trail up there is littered with odd contraptions. The twin demons are known as Lechku and Nechku. Their altar statues came to life and terrorized the land long ago. They were defeated and imprisoned by the legendary Oinahira. It seems to be broken free. They're once again wreaking havoc. This can't be just a coincidence. Remember what that no-good Nine-Tails said. You know something about Yami, ruler of the Land of the Darkness? I don't know exactly who this Yami character is, but all sorts of strange things started happening once Orochi returned. We know that this mountain shrine has anything to do with that. I think we need to be extra careful this time. Waku Shrine. Wait, a sec. See the cans over there? I'm not sure that they're going to greet us. Take it slow and easy. Oh, come on. That wasn't even close. Okay, it's some kind of game or something. It's a bounce against the way on the other side. Because you haven't noticed, I don't weigh a ton. Alright, I don't have time to start a dungeon. Alright, I'm going back to save. Shit. It's getting way too late for me. I thought we were just gonna do like the incantation, and then that was gonna be a cutscene, and then it was gonna be, I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't expect there to be no cutscene and then no obvious save point at the beginning of this. So, oh my gosh, the hitbox on these crystals are just ridiculous. It leaves a wide berth. Get out of here. You can't hit me that far away. Will leave the shine on me? I mean, I don't rush you, but the day of darkness is going to block the sun. Teams are still alive in the eclipse. If everyone's skipped by running away. I just gotta save. There's no save points in here. There's a save point right here, that's why. Okay. I'm calling it quits here. I'll be back tomorrow. I need to already be asleep. I'm already past the time I need to be asleep by. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, to play again. I almost put 3 hours in today, dang. It's been fun. But let's toss a raid. Alright, who's playing some stuff? You know what? No raid tonight. I'm just gonna go to bed. I just gotta hit it. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. The rest of your night, everyone. Peace out. Really, take it easy.